Hello, my name is KANHAI Condisone. I'm the CEO and founder of Jollywood Productions. This is Access Granted. I'm here with Miss Dahlia Harris. And you know, everybody knows Dahlia is a writer, actress first, writer, and she's also a TV personality. You know, so what we're going to do right now, we're just going to talk to Dahlia real quickly about, you know, let her tell you, for the ones who know, for the ones who don't know, a little bit about herself, like her background, XYZ, and then we dive into the serious thing. What I've also noticed about Dahlia is that she's actually wearing a ring. A ring on that finger, my friends, that finger. But guess what now? We're going to come back in 2 minutes with Access Granted, Dahlia Harris and KANHAI Condisone. 2 minutes.
Hey everybody, this is Kevin Burton from Get Alive and you're on Jollywood TV. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to Access Granted. Again, my name is KANHAI Condisone, CEO and founder of Jollywood Production. I'm here with Miss Dahlia Harris. You know what, it's been a long time since I wanted to interview Dahlia, because I've done a bunch of interviews last year, you know what I'm saying, and she is always passionate through and giving her support, but I've never had her sitting right beside me still. And Dahlia, my friend, welcome.
It's a pleasure to be here, KANHAI.
Thank you very much, my baby. And okay now, for the ones who know, I don't think everybody knows, you know what I'm saying, but I think everybody kind of know you from the public figure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to jump back a bit to like where you're coming from and how you got to...
Like about 10 years ago, given that I'm about 20.
If you want, yes.
A big jump.
But if you want to go back a little bit more, you know, in the sense of, you know, not to give away too much.
But I'm always happy to share it because when I meet people and I say to them, it doesn't matter where you're from, as long as you work hard and you have a vision for yourself. I come from Spanish Town, St. John's Road.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, man. So when people talk about inner city and ghetto, I understand it very well because that was a big part of who I am. Yeah. My mother's a teacher at a primary school.
Still is now?
No, she was a principal and retired. But so that was my beginning, and everybody eat, everybody yard. You have a little shopkeeper. If you do have the money, you give them a little note and then trust you the food till they can pay for it. So that really is my background.
Alright then. Okay then. Did you know them from like being younger that you want to get into the whole acting thing, the whole TV thing, the news reading thing and all that? Was it I come later or you knew from when you were being...
I tell you what, it's funny how circumstances can restrict people. Because coming from where I was, I never envisioned myself being where I am today. I always had the talent because, I mean, since 4 I've been doing JCDC performing arts. I used to write plays in church and perform and sing in church. And then I used to play a lot of sports as well. But yeah man, netball, volleyball, basketball, I can take it to the hoops.
Netball and basketball I can see still. The volleyball thing kind of something still.
Man and rubber stamp, rackets, national champions one take and yeah man, all of that. So my ambition really was to become a teacher, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but that's where I saw myself. And I actually did business education at UTech. But then one day I just happened to be interviewed on TV.
Yeah.
Because I was the general secretary for volleyball at the time.
Okay, so you have to be
talking. And then, you're right. And then based on that interview, Ed Barnes said, you know, you're pretty articulate, you know a lot about sports. Would you consider being a sports journalist? I was like, wow.
So it started with sports?
Yeah, just playing.
It wasn't news, but just sports first?
Sports.
Oh, okay.
Sports, definitely. And then from there, because I was on TV, I was approached to do plays and everything just kind of blossomed from there.
Alright, you know what, we're going to take one more break still, you know, so we'll actually talk about it. We spoke about her coming back out, coming into sports, reading news and XYZ. That's nice. That's nice, but I want to go straight to the meat of the matter still. So we're going to go right to the ring. You know what I'm saying? So when we come back, so we'll go straight to the ring. Yeah, let me just...
They didn't know you proposed to me, KANHAI? Huh? It's official. Jollywood is getting married to Dahlia. We're going to tell you about it when we come back.
Definitely. Alright then. Coming right back in 2 minutes.
Hey, what up, Jamaica? It's your girl, Rebecca Fox, and you are watching Jollywood TV.
Welcome back to Access Granted. Again, KANHAI CONDISON with Miss Dahlia Harris. And before I left you, I just said that we're going to jump right into the meat of the matter of the situation. Instead of myself asking about the ring on her finger. Well, for me, I don't really want too much details. You know what I said? I don't really want to know the person's age, name, social security number, or anything like that still. You don't mention social security number. Alright, so Miss Harris, what's happening? Are you engaged?
I am.
Wow.
I am.
You know what, for all those people out there still, the ones who thought they had a chance.
They were wasting time.
They were wasting time.
They were wasting time. You didn't waste time.
You saw it and just said, you know what?
Yeah, yes.
So how long have you been engaged?
A little bit over a year.
Over a year?
Yeah.
That's a decent
but
time.
we've just been keeping it low.
Alright then. And I figure this person is actually someone who has some real interest in what you're doing.
Loves what you're doing. Loves the arts. He actually promotes spiritual and other performing stuff in New York. Working with groups from out of Jamaica. Okay. So that's why it works, because he understands. You know, if you're with somebody who don't understand the performing arts, it becomes a real challenge.
Definitely.
Because for most of us, it's a passion. And I can't understand why are you dedicating so much time? Why are you doing so? But he gets it.
Why are you working with this person and think why are you guys so close? Why every time you see this person, the smile change and the eyes and get a bit more glossy and all things.
I know. I mean, like when I did me and my chapsy with Everaldo and we had that kiss. I mean, for a while people were like, "You're Everaldo going on with somebody that it's a play." And we are all actors out there.
Yeah. Ah, so you think you make a? I think you'll make a good wife.
I hope so. Yeah. He thinks so.
Yeah, for real?
I tell you what, I am more easygoing in my personal life than I am in my professional. When it comes to production and getting business done, I'm very OCD and I'm miserable. I have to do what it has to be done right and it has to be done in time. So when it comes to my personal life, easygoing. Yeah, man. If you want, go to your friend and hang. Yeah. Hang. Yeah. Yeah, if you come in late, just call and say I'm coming in late and I say good.
For me, I hear you, but that's always good, there's always a talk before.
No, I've always been that way.
No, but it's alright now. Yeah. But when it get more serious now, you know what I said, the questions have come out like, you know, how come this last week and how come
let me tell you what I'll tell you what my philosophy is, if I get to a point where I even think I have to question or search your phone or that is better I'm going on.
Better go on.
Yeah, because that is just misery. That's just misery.
Alright, so okay, would you give up if your partner asks you to make a choice? You know, because you guys reach a point like a milestone where you say, you know what, we have done this, we are at this point now still, and ask you kind of put down the writing and the acting thing for a while. You know, I want you to now be a mother. You know what I'm saying? You think are you ready for that? Are you ready for that? Are you ready for something like that? If the person
well, luckily, you see, this is why we work these things out before. I don't run. You see, and that's why I think some marriages don't work, because people think, well, after we get married, we can work it out, and then both of you are not on the same page. But we've worked.
And that's the worst thing to try and work out stuff inside.
No, so in terms of timetabling and how the work going to happen, when the work not going to happen, so the kids can happen and all of that. Okay,
so you guys already talk about the kids. Bridge.
Sure. But I'm kind of old-fashioned as well, because I feel as a mother you also need to dedicate a certain amount of time to children.
Wonderful.
Which is why I'm trying to do everything now. So when that time comes, I have the time to dedicate to it.
Alright. I hear you. Alright, very good.
Now the women in Jamaica just went, what did she say? But that's alright.
Alright, we're going to take another break again. And we have already talked about the past, we have spoken about the future, and now we're going to talk about the present. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to actually ask Dahlia also to kind of, you know, give a kind word to the young writers and actresses actors coming up who, you know what I'm saying, kind of just tell them what they can do and what type of mentality or mind frame they need to get themselves into. But when we come back, we're going to get to the play.
Yeah, Backyard.
We play Backyard right now still, and we're going to be changing location for now. So when you come back, 2 minutes, access granted. KANHAI CONDISON with Miss Dahlia Harris, actress, director, writer, TV personality, everything. Alright, welcome back to Access Granted again. My name is KANHAI CONDISON, CEO and founder of Jollywood Productions. I'm here with Dahlia Harris. Miss Harris, actress, writer, and TV personality still. We're actually sitting on the set of our next play. You know what it is?
Backyard.
Backyard. But guess what? Now we're going to talk about stuff like the acting thing now. You know, how you got started? Because I know you're an actress or actor before you got into the writing and the play part of all things. So how you got into that?
Well, as I was saying in the previous part of this interview, when I got onto JBC and doing sports, Jambiz had a production called Children that featured media personalities and other personalities. So they asked if I would do that show. Okay. And then based on that show, then they asked me to do more, and then everything just kind of spiraled from there. So that's how I got involved in commercial theater.
All right then. So so you have done movies. Are you into the movie?
I would love to do movies, but you know, if you have to be cast to do it. So I've only done. I mean, I did a small role in Shutters, but that's basically been it. I do Royal Palm and the Blackburns, but that's been it. But I believe in the same way that I'm carving out a niche in terms of theater, that if I'm going to film and it means I have to do it myself. You do it yourself? Yeah.
You have to work with some of the big actors, big name actors in Jamaica. You know, man, I don't want to give away too much. You can blow your arm and just tell people who and who.
I've been lucky. You know, I've worked with Oliver Samuels, Valier Johnson, Faye Ellington, Munir Zaka, Winston Bell. I think most, if not all of them. I've personally worked on stage with Leonie Forbes, but she has taken the time out on occasion to come see the work and just sit with me and talk to me about how I can improve the craft and so on. So I've been lucky to work.
Alright, I've always been devil's advocate, you know what I'm saying? And it's nice that you work with all these people, but I'm going to call a few names and you just kind of just tell me what, you know, what you
comes to my mind about that? Right.
Sure. Oliver. I just saw Oliver last night.
Oliver Samuels, disciplinarian.
Bello.
Gentleman.
Uniforms.
Lady.
Glenn Titus.
Lovable.
Yep. Chris Daly.
Crazy.
and directors now. Douglas Brown.
Miserable.
Miserable.
Yes.
You hear that? Miserable.
Miserable.
Oh, for real. But he's a good.
Yeah, man. It has to be perfect. Or you get me. He'll agree with you. Miserable.
For real. All right. We talk about the acting thing. You know, we try to keep it as very light as possible. You know, we kind of skim around things and everything there. So getting back to where we're at now, still, you start writing now.
Right.
You know, I'm not sure if people kind of expected it. You know,
I don't think they did.
Because I figure you get to love. Because I've seen people really, and you get to love from in the industry as a writer. Do they see as a writer, and I still see as a new writer coming into the business?
I think still as a new writer, I think the audience response has been overwhelming for me. Because I thought maybe after the 4th or 5th show, they would say, well, okay, she's a writer, but already people are saying, oh, she's written something, I'll come and see it. So I'm happy for that.
So you have a following then, where that is concerned.
Yeah.
So how many stuff have you written so far?
For commercial theatre, 3 plays. Got Judgment, which was...
Judgment was wicked still. Was wicked.
God's Way, which people are still calling me to say, you know, we need to see the show, and we'll be going to overseas shortly.
Are you going to bring it back then?
I have to.
Because I know that there are overseas Jamaicans, you know, that kind of, when I do couple time talk on social media, you know, people actually ask about stuff like these things, you know, and you have taken most of your stuff overseas.
Well, God's will be going to New York and to Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, but locally, especially churches, have been calling and asking, can you bring it back? Can you bring it back? So we have to do a rerun of it.
Yeah, man. That could be very, very wicked, man. All right, now so we're here, you know, myself, you can see behind us today, a bit chamba, chaka. You know, it's
organized chaka.
Organized chaka now. Alright, so let's kind of tell us about
Backyard.
About Backyard still.
The story.
Start with the cast members.
Okay, so it stars Dion Silvera, Also, people remember we were all together in Judgment.
Yes.
Chris McFarlane, for theatre goers, they know Chris from Judgment.
Chris is an actor.
Excellent actor.
I like Chris. I even give him more props in that.
In Get Alive.
In Get Alive.
As dancing.
Because I think he actually, I haven't seen it, but what I've heard is that Chris is not that person, but he actually captured that bad man thing to like a nice cassette.
And so we thought, because when I write plays and when I cast actors, I try to give them diversity. And so for this play, Dion, she said to me last year she'd like to do a play as a mad woman. So she's actually playing someone who's mentally challenged.
Yeah, okay.
And then because Chris was this bad man dancing in Get Alive, I said, you know, you can easily be stereotyped if I give you back something like that again. So now he plays this English flamboyant returning resident called Jeremiah Pound. Jeremiah Pound. And he's really the lead character. Is a bunch of fun. So I'm in the show as well. I play two characters, Rianse.
So how you came up with this Rianse?
With Rianse? Rianse is just a kind of
it's a cross between
Beyonce and Rihanna. Yeah. But also it's just the way inner city people name them kids of just every popular person.
That Mercedes.
Yes. So that sounds like you know somebody by that name. And then Rihanna fancies herself to be this performer, and you know she boisterous and she big and thing. And then I also play Empress, who is kind of the done it of the community.
All right.
And
So,
Akeem Mignot and Kevoy is also in Get Alive.
yes,
alternate as buckle drinks. Dion's son, Dion is Maddie.
All right. We're going to take one more break real quickly and come back. You know, I'm going to say again, she's just doing everything and helping in the same breath still. So KANHAI CONDISON, see you and found access granted, coming back in 2 minutes in the final segment where we're going to do some acting. I'm going to be acting alongside Dahlia. Yeah, and Dahlia's going to tell us, you know, give us some kind words for people like you who want to get into the business. So 2 minutes, yeah? Welcome back to Access Granted. Again, my name is KANHAI CONDISON, CEO and founder. I'm here with Dahlia Harris, actress, writer, director, and TV personality.
I'm good.
Alright, yeah, we're at the final section now. It's called improv.
Oh yeah.
And improv now is where, you know, the typical thing where we have acting scenarios we act out still. I'm going to get some cards, and then I'm going to get some cards here. When I get the cards now, I'm going to shuffle the cards. On these cards, I have different cards. You see the Jamaican colors, and I have 5 cards. The cards are acting scenarios on the cards. I'm going to shuffle the cards and let Miss Harris pick a scenario, and whatever she choose, we're going to act out. You know what I'm saying? And she don't know what's on the cards. Okay, let me shuffle. Alright, I'm not even going to look.
And we're going right to the middle.
To the middle. Oh,
okay, it says love, hate.
Love, hate. I'm a lovely person still, but you know what? I'm gonna be the man. So I'm gonna give it to you, let you do the love thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be the hating situation still. So, you know, we're gonna wing it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna wing it still. So, hate. So
I'm just gonna use one word to respond to whatever you do.
Yeah, I think hate. I think you know, since we are kind of in a little thing still, I think it could be a situation where you did something to me or something like that.
Okay.
And my thing is just to kind of just to hate, try to leave or something like that. So yeah, okay, let's work it out. Let me get my. I really can't believe, say, you do something just like that. You know what I'm saying? We have spoken about stuff like this before. You know what I'm saying? Every step along the way, I've spoken to you, I've talked to you, met my family, and you do something like this. I can't believe that, man. We really can't believe you did something like that to me.
Stay.
It's so easy. It can't be that easy. You can't just say stay and you're expecting to just go back to to 0, it hurt really, really bad. I have done everything that I can. And the only thing I can say is just stay. You have to come better than that. Just stay. Not this time, baby. I don't know. Not this time. You have to do better than that, man. We have spoken at length about the whole thing. See what I said? Stay. Just stay. Just stay. Alright, yes, yeah, that was our little improv with Miss Harris, you know what I say. We had fun today, you know what I say. But, Dahlia, I want to thank you very much for extending yourself, anytime. For coming on Access Granted. Alright. My thing is always this, you know, whenever you have people in position who can actually make a difference. I have this program that I'm starting called SCARED. It's an acronym for Start Creating and Redirecting Dreams. My thing is not that everybody can or wants to be working in a bank or something like that still. You know, I say a person like yourself where you have different talent, where you're in the acting thing, in the writing thing, in the directing thing, where you can actually teach kids, you know, people who want to get in the industry. You know what I'm saying, the finer points of writing or even acting, because you know the difference between a stage live, stage writing. You know
Correct.
What you must not do. And I think we've already spoken about this. We're asking myself, since you're a writer, what I would like to see happening is that you kind of, your next player, so in the future, you know what I'm saying, you're kind of writing even one line or even one word for somebody who wants to get into the industry. Because I know for a fact that you know everybody still, so it's easy to kind of revert to the people you know what I'm saying, because you want the job to be done well.
I think actors have to start approaching it the same way that everybody else does. Athletes seek out coaches. The musicians go to the studios, they find the producers, they do the demos. You can't stay home and say you want to be an actor.
Sleeping giants.
Yeah,
Sleeping giants.
you have to go to the theater spaces, find the producers, find the writers, find other actors as well. Because there are actors that I've worked with that other actors have said to me, I mean, I know this youth and in want to learn, give my blind. And in every production that I do, I try to expose somebody new or somebody young. So if you go there and also try to learn the craft, because acting at home and people say you're good is different from being on stage and different from doing film. So read up about it, go out and watch shows and observe the way things are done and make sure you're on top of the game, and that really is the only way to succeed.
You hear that? Make sure you're on top of your game, and that's the only way you can succeed. So aspiring actors, writers, directors, get up. You know what I say? Stop sleeping. You know, no more sleeping giants. So we're gonna close off right now with Access Granted again, Miss Dahlia Harris.
Thank you.
Her play is out right now.
Backyard.
Backyard. You know what I say? I'm gonna see it soon, eventually. Still, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go
soon, eventually.
Yes, I'm gonna go and see Backyard still. So one more time, Dahlia, just plug it one more time.
Backyard featuring Dion, Dahlia, Chris, Hakeem, Kevoy. We're at the Pantry Playhouse, 960-9845. Or just hook me up on Facebook for the details. It's a fun-filled family show. You don't want to miss it.
Alright then, KANHAI Condison, CEO and founder of Jollywood Production. Access Granted. One love.